I ask you, we've got to deal with this misinformation. There were hurricane force winds of mis and disinformation, lies. People want to divide this country, and we're going to have to address that as well. And it breaks my heart as people are suffering and struggling that we're up against those hurricane forces as well. And that's just a point of personal privilege that I share that with you because it infects real people that are out there, people I meet every single day. People.
That's very sad, honestly. That was Gavin Newsom in a call with President Biden, and he's calling out misinformation, he says, about the fires going on in LA right now. But Mark Zuckerberg is also calling out Biden's administration attempts to stamp out misinformation right there. Honestly, this is wild. This is wild. They are the ones spreading misinformation, honestly. If you ask me, let's hear about what he's exactly saying about the Biden administration.
These people from the Biden administration would call up our team and like scream at them and curse, and it's like these documents it's all kind of out there.
Oh, did you record any of those phone calls?
I don't think we but I think
I want to listen.
I mean, there are emails. the emails are published. It's all kind of out there, and they're like, and basically it just got to this point where we were like, no, we're not gonna take down things that are true. That's ridiculous. They wanted us to take down this meme of Leonardo DiCaprio looking at a TV talking about how 10 years from now or something, you're going to see an ad that says, okay, if you took a COVID vaccine, you're eligible for, for this kind of payment, like this sort of like class action lawsuit type meme. And they're like, no, you have to take that down. And we just said, no, we're not going to take down humor and satire. We're not going to take down things that are true. And then at some point, I guess, I don't know, it flipped a bit. I mean, Biden, when he gave some statement at some point, I don't know if it was a press conference or to some journalists, where he basically was like, these guys are killing people. And I don't know, then like all these different agencies and branches of government basically just like started investigating, coming after our company. It was brutal. It was brutal.
That's absolutely bonkers what is happening right now. Mark Zuckerberg said the Biden administration pressured Meta to censor dissent about this one, and including humor and satire, the tech CEO said on Joe Rogan. They pushed us super hard to take down the things that were true. These guys, honestly, the Biden administration, including Gavin Newsom, they are all about censoring people, censoring things that are true, that will advantage them politically. It is sad, and this is the results, honestly. This is what he said.
That's what's different now, is we are committed as a team, as a partnership with the legislature and other state agencies, including now the federal government, no longer a sparring partner, but a working partner. Federal government, where we're not addressing headwinds, but tailwinds in terms of the support, a memorandum of understanding, doubling our respective commitments to vegetation management and forest management and prescribed burns, to support the Biden administration with resources, not just rhetoric, to help this collective cause. It's a different paradigm. It's a different framework.
That's and this is the result, basically. California on fire. He is basically useless. He did nothing to prevent this. Where is the water, honestly? Where is the water in the fire hydrant?
What is the situation with the water? Obviously, in Palisades, ran out last night in the hydrants. I was trying the firefighter in this block. They left because there was no water in the hydrant here.
The local folks are trying to figure that out. I mean, just...
Local folks are going to figure that out. Wow. Complete tool, if you ask me. What he's going to do about this? Nothing. He's putting the blame on the local folks to figure it out, he says.
When you have a system that's not dissimilar to what we've seen in other extraordinarily large-scale fires, whether it be pipe, electricity, or whether it just be the complete overwhelm of the system. I mean, those hydrants are typical for 2 or 3 fires, maybe 1 fire. You have something at this scale, but again, that's going to be determined by the local.
That's going to be determined by the local. He's basically useless. He does not take any kind of responsibility for the thing that's happening right now. Very sad. What a crooked politician.
Do the right thing. This is an emergency. We can do all this dance, and we have differences of opinion as it relates to all kinds of issues and values, and and that's fair game, and that's important. That dialectic's important. But having this kind of friction when it comes to emergency response with emergency responders, these heroes, 12,000 that are on the front lines right now, taking care of people, making sure people are still alive. We're still doing emergency maintenance, evacuation. We're still concerned about flare-ups and spotting. You got kids right now that don't have money for baby formula. And
no accountability at all from this guy. Very sad.
we're trying to get them disaster assistance. You have folks in hotel rooms that have money only for tonight and don't know what's going to happen, haven't even had a chance to see their homes. Here it's standing or it's here and it's not standing. We want to get them emergency assistance.
He's basically saying nothing in front of the journalists. Gavin wants the incoming president to have the same spirit of the current president. Gavin and Biden have no spirit at all. I agree. Let's end up with this clip that is truly sad and truly terrifying about this mom wanting to protect her kids and her home. And it's sad that the governor, Gavin Newsom, is not doing anything at all.
Governor, I live here, Governor. That was my daughter's school, Governor. Please tell me what you're going to do. I'm not going to hurt him, I promise.
I'm literally talking to the president right now to specifically answer the question of what we can do for you and your daughter.
Can I hear it? Can I hear your call? Because I
it
don't
doesn't-
believe it.
I'm sorry. There's literally, I've tried 5 times. That's why I'm walking around to make the
Why is the
call.
president not taking your call?
Because it's not going through. So
Why?
I have to get cell service.
So
There's
let's
no
get
cell
it.
service.
Let's get it. I want to be here when you call the president.
I appreciate it. I'm doing that right now. And it's to immediately get reimbursements, individual assistance, and to help you. I'm devastated for you. I'm so sorry, especially for your daughter. I have 4 kids losing the school.
Everyone who went to school there, they lost
I know.
their homes. They
I
lost
know.
2 homes because they were
I know.
living in one and building another. Governor, please tell me, what are you going to do with the president right now?
We're getting the resources to help rebuild. We're getting
Why
the
was there
resources.
no
to deal with
water
this
in the
issue.
hydrants,
That's
Governor?
all being. That's all literally.
Is it going to be
being-
different next time?
It has to be. Has to
Right.
be. Of course.
What are you going to do?
I'm doing
To
everything
fill the
I can.
hydrants. I would fill them up personally, you know that.
I literally.
I would fill up the hydrants myself.
I would. I understand.
But would you do that?
I would do whatever I can. I've
But
been
you're
doing whatever I
not.
can.
I see do you know there's water dripping over there, Governor? There's water coming out there. You can use it.
I appreciate it. I'm going to make the call to address everything I can right now, including making sure people
I'd
are
like
safe.
to make sure you do.
guys.
Can
He needs
I
to
have
call
an
the president.
opportunity
He
to at
needs
least
to-
tell
he needs to
people
call
you're
the
doing what you're saying you're doing?
Thank you.
Could somebody have a contact? Can I have your contact
yes.
information?
Right
right
there.
now. Right now.
Thank you.
And that's it. He's basically gonna do nothing about it. It's not the first time that California and LA have been on fire, honestly, and he did nothing in the past. There's no point hoping that he's gonna do anything about it in the future. It's sad to see, completely heartbreaking. This was so sad. Gavin Newsom needs to resign right now. His political career is over after this phone call leak. There's nothing happening from him. It's sad to see, honestly. The situation gets better. Very, very sad to see all of these people losing all their lives, their home and their possession. Very sad. Hopefully everyone stays safe. We will see what happens. Thanks for watching and staying with me. I appreciate you being here as always, and click right there to watch the next video, and I will see you there. Bye bye.